Okay, what's going to happen now is I'm going to have to disconnect all the harness. Everything on here. All the harness has to be disconnected from the engine. And then I'm going to have to disconnect it and take it off of that when that motor goes in here. And hopefully everything will plug in. The thing is, you'd think you'd be able to just disconnect it at one freaking point, harness-wise, and then drop it out. But you don't. You're stuck. You're stuck because of your fuse box. There's no way to just disconnect it from the fuel from your fuse box. As that's coming in like here, you've got another plug right up here, and you would think that would be it. You'd be good, and just pull the whole engine out. But that's not the case. I gotta go in here. See, and then you get all this harness that's going into your, I think that's an ECU, coming out of here, going back in. And just not that freaking easy. Alright, I'm shutting myself down. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been on this since 1. So underneath is pretty much ready to go. But what I have, the harness on here has to be disconnected. And then the harness on that has to be disconnected. So basically what we have is, now that I'm not doing the transmission, because the transmission is different, we have a tranny differential. Yeah. The difference on the tranny, which means it's got to be disconnected. We're talking the harness and everything on here has to be swapped out. So right now, got a frozen AC compressor on that. I got a frozen alternator, which that doesn't have, so I'm gonna have to get another alternator for it. So basically that's where we're at. And as we found that the freeze plug came out, just dropped on the floor as I pulled that plate out from in between the engine and the transmission. And I've got to change out a power steering line. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. Day 2 of getting this motor disconnected. Today what we're going to do is going to get the harness disconnected. And then we will get her out of here, put her in the other area, and then we'll go from there. So this is all basically just crap out of intake here. May have to use this motor again. I don't know. No telling. Okay, so now it's going to go ahead and disconnect. I guess I get the harness disconnected. I wish I could do it from. Just disconnect this here from the this box and that box. But fortunately, it doesn't. I can't figure out how this being you got this particular can plug here, and I don't have. It's not set up on this one here. So what that's gonna mean is I'm gonna have to pull that harness off of that engine, and then plug everything in from. Okay, first things I'm disconnecting right now are the fuel injectors. What you do is push that button down, push the button down, push them off. Disconnected. Now we have. I say fuel injectors. Those are your coils. The coils out of the way. Get your coils undone. Then you're going to go under here, and then you're going to pull your fuel injectors. So those got a little red button on them that you have to push. And then you'll release the button that you'll push out. Okay, like I said, you can zip in here. It's got a little red lock. Once you pop that lock out of the way, then you can push the back, and then your fuel injector come off there. Next, gotta get the. All right, so that's disconnected. You gotta. I think that's temperature sensor. We got something in here somebody's messed with. I don't know what that is. Find out on the next go around. And of course your connects to your alternator. Disconnect your heater hose off your. Won't get to that yet. I'm still working on the fuel injectors. I need to face in the opposite direction. Great. Get out of the way. And twist and pull out. Whoa. Can't get carried away, huh? Pull the red lock completely off of it. There you go. That's out of the way. Your hose that goes into the back of your throttle body, which is updated EGR valve is back there. Figure out how to get that. Can't see what I'm doing. Back out. Come on. Let go. Come on. Throttle body. This throttle body is electric, so you're running. Being an electric throttle body, it's getting a sensor from your foot pedal, and it's going in here, and throttle body. A lot of people call it flyby. Fly-by-wire now. Most of your aircraft, all your air surfaces are running by fly-by-wire. Squeeze it. Ow. I can't see anything. Oh, I mean, advantages of removing the. Oh, I get right over it. How tough can a freaking cannon plug be? Tell you, this is being tough. Gotcha. Alright, you can see it's got a freaking another lock pin on it. And that's your EGR valve in this scenario. There. Alright. Okay. I believe that's got this disconnected here. Okay, still got this one right here. Needs to go. Okay, this takes care of that. Here. Stuff back in there. And we're gonna fuel oil. Disconnect. Two here. Hey. All right. Now, of course, you gotta have a special tool. Pull those off. This side's done. Other than your water hoses off of here. Release. Yeah, it's disconnected. It's just okay. All right. Looks like a good shape. You got a couple harnesses around down there. They gotta come loose. There. I got one on the other side here. Gotta get okay. You're gonna need a system like this. It's you. Right. Take that. Pry her up in there. Release it. little bit of fuel in the system. Not much. Okay. Because I've been sitting for about 2 years. Takes care of that. Right, I've got 2 more in there. Okay, we're going to jack it up a little bit. Let's see where 2 little harnesses go. Are we good? You can't see now. Okay. Got two more harnesses. There's one right here. Actually, I think that's a cam. I think your one of the cam sensors. We got old pressure gauge here. Old pressure sensor, I think. Push up. Where's mine? Back here. It's a back here thing. Lock on it. Freaking lock on it. Ah, yeah, stupid lock on it. Yep. Which way you going? Yeah, there's a lock on it. Another one of those red things. It's a red lock. Alright. Now I should push that in and pull it out. Now those red locks, okay? Remember that. Alright. There's another ground wire. Gotta get. No can sensor over here. No, just a ground wire. You gotta get to. Right. I'll disconnect that. Get these. Those out of the way. Oh yeah. Yeah. Best place to disconnect it from. Don't know. There's a pain in the butt place to put your thermostat. Because you got to get under here. You can't. Normally they're up on top. Most motors are on top. These are down here. So if you're in here doing this, you got to drain the whole radiator system. Up there, you might get lucky and be able to switch it right out by just by sucking a little bit of fluid out of the radiator. But not in this case. Alright, then we're going to be able to get that from here. I can't get it. I got to get it from the top. Disconnect them from the top. They'd have them freaking twisted under there, don't they? They're crazy. Alright, ground. Back on the ground wire down here. Crazy, it's back there. Gotta get it. Let's go ahead and pull the oil filter out of the pan under it now. I already dropped the oil out of it, so there won't be anything. I can get that ground wire. Oh, okay. Ain't much in there. Alright, we can get right to it now. Also mount them out. Alright. The ground wire. 15 to it. Yeah. Yeah, it says 15. It's gonna come down with the stud or not. Oh, it'll come right out. Nice and greasy. There's no rust. Yeah, that's nice and lots of grease on it. Come right on out. Other than getting behind the engine, I've still got to get those two bolts back there, but I believe we're completely disconnected from the engine. All right, that was the harness evolution. Don't forget to get the heater line out of there. Oh, I put that oil filter back on it. I drained it. 1660. I got to do the wife's engine here too. Oil change before we get it on the road. End of the month. Yeah, bring it down. Okay. I'm going to try and get back behind it. There's another ground wire that's got to come off of here because you're attached. The harness is attached to the back too. I was hoping I was gonna have no. Let's see what I like it. Gonna get back off. Not much room there, people. Taking the whole bar. Well, the intake, but it looks like I'm going to have to, because I can't see back there with the intake in the way. Alright, great. Now what do I want to do? Something else. Yeah. I thought the book even said that. Okay, yeah, it even says that in the book. Because I'm not doing the transmission too, I'm just doing the engine. And it even says, gotta unbolt the power steering pump, leave the lines hoses attached, I gotta do that. Cooling lines, drain engine oil, which I just did. Remove the starter, which you just did. Remove alternator. Unbolt exhaust system. Let's remove the oil pan to the transmission structure cover, which you already did. You don't have to do the oil pan. And of course, you do the torque converter, bolts. Let's see, and it comes back up. It says, on 3.7 V6s, remove the intake manifold. And then you can get in the back to get those bolts. They want you to remove the oil pan, which we didn't have to do. So anyway, all right, intake's coming off. I'm using my electric impact on my electric. Let's start all these with some blaster. Definitely gonna need it. That's a pretty. Stuff coming out. Extension on that back. Yep, nope, there's one. Gotta get under that. Gotta get under the fuel rail. Fuel rail is not coming with it. That's attached to that, but it did say you could take the fuel rail with it. But get something right there. It's not closed fuel rail. Yeah, it's not closed. That's gotta come. That's gotta disconnect from something back there before that can come out too. Not. Alright. See this? EGR tube off the other one. 2 screws here. This just pushes in. Pushes into that plastic. You're probably gonna have to do it with another one. Okay, setting it in. All together here. And I got spare coils. I don't want corrosion around that one. Come out. Okay. Let me get a wrench on this. A 10 wrench on that, maybe that'll let go. If not, it's coming with the intake. Yeah. Rough shape. Give me a freaking wire brush. Clean those up. So the nut heads aren't in good shape. Yeah, we got her. And these vice grips on it. That nut let go. Alright, so that's that. That one's already out of the hole, so I don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the nut. being where it is. The other ones though, I've got to work with, because the nuts are freaking rusted down and flattening off, so I may have to use freaking vice grips on it to break them loose. I mean, I'm going to screw up the threads on those, but anyway, I'm not particularly worry about this engine.